Hi, this is Matt Hill for SSL Assignment 7. Gonna continue like I did previously and just walk through the rubric. Top one is the database is connected. That is handled in the app controller, which is this file. And it's handled in the app controller. We're using PDO as opposed to SQL SQLI, and it drops the database name, database user, password, which are all located in the config file right here. Login is checked against the database, so we can drop these two. If we go to our login index right here, once the login is submitted on the page, it hits the receive request right here, and this does a select star for the database, checking if we have an email and password match. If we do, then we get our session is logged in, and we also save our session variable for user email, which will then populate part of our profile page. We have the update form pre-populates. That's easier to show than it is to walk through here. But if we are looking at our CRUD controller, you can see inside of my update form that we pull the ID out of the URL path, and you'll see how that gets passed in a minute. And then we run a query to go ahead and pass data for a single fruit over to the update form. That update form is right here. And so when we get here, we name the form action CRUD update action, which is the update action right here. And we hand it the ID for the fruit that we sent over here. And then we also hand it the name for the fruit so that it fills in the value field, so it pre-populates the update form. The delete roots are at the bottom. We really just have the one delete action. It'd probably be better to have some kind of safety net where it says, "Are you sure?" That wasn't a requirement here, and I'm kind of low on time, but I definitely would like a pop-up for that. Here again, we are basically checking what the third item in the URL path parts is, and that is done. Put it on the page. Let's find CRUD body. Yeah, so whenever we do a delete action, our fruit ID is handed right there over to our delete action in the controller, and that ends up being our, basically it's just a number. Show that in just a second. The delete does work. That'll just have to be evident when we do it, and all of the CRUD parts are here. We have create, read, update, and delete. So now let's go watch it work. So we're going to log into our database, and let's do a bad one first. This person should not exist. It does not. However, Mike does. And we get brought to our profile page. It's just passing that session user email that we stored. If we go over to our CRUD page, we can see that we already have some fruit here. Let's go ahead and add a fruit. Let's do star fruit. So we added star fruit. We can delete apples to prove that delete works. And then let's do an update on tomato, because people argue about that one. And let's put oranges back in here. We only have one orange, good. So that is the login is checked against the database, update form pre-populates. So let's go back and double check that. So we're doing bananas, update. It is bananas. Now let's make it dragon fruit. Oh, we got two of those. Get rid of one. So the update action works, the update form pre-populates, our delete methods clearly work, and that is everything that we need for CRUD. We have create, reading populates the list, our update works, and our delete works. Thank you very much.